Do you have your line?
I'm Phil. Do it again. You're supposed to say this part together.
No, that's your line.
My name is Elspeth.
I'm Phil. No, I can't. We're glad to tell our story today. Thanks for listening.
That's not what you're supposed to say. I thought you had a degree in this.
No, not listening.
You're saying we're telling our stories. Stories?
Stories?
There's no kissing in this video. Story's amazing.
Don't
We're
wanna hear-
telling our stories.
We're telling our
it's a
story.
tagline.
It's legit, for real, word for word.
Yes.
Can you write it down and hold it right over there?
No. We came to the church about 2 years ago, and from the very first visit, I felt heart, compassion, with a focus on peace and social justice, which was way more than I thought I was ever going to find in a church, and that was the message just on one Sunday. So we didn't feel like there was another choice for us because, Nell turned around after service and introduced herself and said, we're in the Kairos class and we meet in this room up on the 3rd floor, and here's the book that we're reading right now, and we'd love to see you next week. And it was just this very joyful, open, loving environment, spearheaded by the strangers around us who are now our friends.
Yeah, there's definitely something more special about the connection that people have here. I don't know, 4, 5, 6 weeks after we started going, we brought Jackson. And Jackson had been in an environment before in the mega church, hundreds of kids on any given Sunday school class. And then coming here, we knew the classes were much smaller. When we dropped Jackson off the first time, found his Sunday school room, and there was 2 kids in there, and there's this person whom he knew at Richardson West Junior High School. They were in band together, and that was really cool. But that was a God thing, right? That they had this connection. Then the second Sunday, we're done with church and we're in our car and we're leaving, and Jackson's in the back seat and he goes, "So, what does it take to join this church?" He goes, "Well, our other church, it was a great community, and this church, it's like family." And we're just like, that's it in a nutshell. It's humbling to be in an environment where you realize that people cared to make that environment happen, and that they still care. To have the opportunity to give, I can't see it any other way. It's just a huge gift.
For me, it's about the weekly exercise of my mother tearing the check out of the checkbook and putting it in the plate. And it's not a guilt situation at all. I feel a responsibility as a member of a church to give to that church. And I think that that's something that my parents did a great job of modeling. And it's something that we now model for our children. We're going to receive, but it's really important for us to give. Phil's having brain surgery in 2 weeks. And I felt love from this church from the second we sort of told a couple people in Sunday school. Nell was like, "Can I come and sit with you at the hospital?" I'm actually pretty calm about it because I know my church family is right there behind me and beside me.
We feel like we need to earn things. We need to earn this gift. We need to earn this help. And so there's this thing going through this reality of the surgery is there are times when you have to receive. There is no way to do anything else but to respond in kind and to find the way, what is my way that I'm going to be able to give. And the circle continues, and we can't do it without everyone being a part. So what is the next step for you? If you're not giving 10% or you're not giving where you want to be, do what you can. Take the next step and see how that's going to work, because it will work.
This church is so much bigger than me and bigger than our family and bigger than the city, and I just want to be a small part of something that I feel really passionate about.
Thank you to this church.
Yes. Absolutely. Just thank you. We weren't funny one time.
No,